The fastest selling items in antique malls. Walk through an antique mall and you'll see thousands of items. But here's the secret most new booth owners don't realize. Only a small number of categories account for a huge percentage of actual sales. Today we're breaking down the fastest selling items in antique malls, the categories that dealers say disappear the quickest. If you want inventory that moves instead of sitting for months, these are the items to watch. Item 1. Vintage Pyrex. Vintage Pyrex is one of the fastest selling categories in antique malls. Colorful mixing bowls, patterned casserole dishes, and full sets are highly collectible. Some buyers are completing collections, others just like the retro designs. Either way, a booth with Pyrex almost always gets attention. Item 2. Old farmhouse decor. Farmhouse decor continues to sell extremely well. Things like old milk cans, wooden crates, enamelware, and galvanized metal items. These pieces fit perfectly into the popular rustic decorating style. Plus, they instantly make a room look like it belongs in a country magazine. Item 3. Vintage cameras. Old cameras move quickly in many antique malls. Not because people are taking pictures with them, but because they make excellent display pieces. Even a broken camera can sell if it looks interesting enough. Item 4. Vintage jewelry. Vintage jewelry is one of the most consistent sellers in booths. Costume jewelry, brooches, necklaces, and rings are easy impulse purchases. They're small, affordable, and easy to display in a small case. Many dealers say jewelry alone can pay for their booth rent each month. Item 5. Vinyl records. Vinyl records have made a major comeback. Classic rock albums, jazz records, and vintage pressings often sell quickly. Collectors are constantly searching for specific albums, and some buyers simply enjoy the sound of vinyl or the giant album artwork. Item 6. Vintage toys. Old toys are extremely popular with collectors. Metal trucks, action figures, tin toys, and early plastic toys often sell quickly. For many buyers, it's pure nostalgia. They're not buying a toy, they're buying a memory. Item 7. Vintage mugs and coffee cups. Vintage mugs are surprisingly strong sellers. Restaurant mugs, advertising mugs, and quirky designs all attract buyers. They're affordable and practical. Plus, everyone seems to believe they need one more coffee mug. Item 8. Mid-century decor. Mid-century modern items sell very fast in many antique malls. Starburst clocks, atomic decor, and sleek 1950s designs are extremely popular. Younger buyers especially love this style, and mid-century pieces photograph well, which makes them popular on social media. Item 9. Small wall art. Small artwork is one of the easiest items to sell. Vintage prints, framed artwork, and quirky paintings move steadily. They're inexpensive and easy to hang in almost any room. And sometimes, buyers just fall in love with something slightly weird. Curiosity. Segment 1. Category that surprises many antique dealers is old license plates. They sell constantly to collectors, garage decorators, and people building themed displays. A rusty old license plate might look like junk, but to the right buyer, it's the perfect wall decoration. The fastest selling items in antique malls share three traits. They're small, affordable, and easy to display. Dealers who focus on high turnover items often make far more consistent income than those waiting for one large antique sale.